According to law enforcement, Paul Castellano's death came because he was a chief executive officer who could no longer function. As New York Police Commissioner Benjamin Ward put it,
It can be as simple as a family reorganization, a kind of a business reorganization within the family.
This is Alec Roberts for In-Day News.
I'm Thurman Munson. We're coming on.
I'm Roy White, and we're coming on.
I'm Fritz Peterson. We're coming on. I'm John Ellis, and we're coming on.
I'm Mel Stottlemyre. We're coming on.
I'm Bobby Mercer. We're coming on.
I'm Ralph Howe, and they better come on.
We're coming on. Are you coming out?
Michael first in the house. Good Lord. Never had anybody waiting. Thank you, Michael. Greetings, people of Earth. Here, oh boy. Here we are. Oh, hope you got your seatbelts ready. This could get long and loud. Here we go. Game 3. This is it. There is no more. Angus in the house. Got Michael in the house. Got Angus in the house. Guys are jumping in early. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you very much. I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys. I don't know what kind of a delay it is on your end, but I know it is. But I'm going to do the best I can just to bring it the best I can. DS Gorilla in the house. What is up, bud? Look at these guys pouring in. Michael, Angus, DS, my values. Here we go. Here's the first pitch by Cam. It's on in the Bronx with a strike one. Swing and a miss. So much on the line. Would you say that, fellas? Would you say there's a little bit on the line tonight, fellas? Just a little bit? We are on time and rocking. 100 miles an hour, swing and a miss. 0-2. Let's get things going. Boy, you guys caught me off guard saying hello to people. I didn't even get to do an introduction. I didn't even get damn introduction out there. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There's your lineups. The Camster's on fire right now. Yankee Stadium's on fire right now. The 0-2. Popped it up. Foul. He'll stay alive. Yeah, there's a little bit on the line tonight, Angus. This is more than a little bit more than a $20 parlay, I would say. This is what I live for. This is the kind of baseball I live for. 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer floats up and out. There's that one pitch during a sequence, usually, when Cam gets going on a batter here. He's 1 ball, 2 strikes. He is ahead. But you see that fastball just sail up and out. Let's see what he does with the 1-2. Sails up high to cutter. 2-2 from 0-2 to 2-2. Kid from Boston will send Boston home tonight. Yeah, I hear you, brother. That's a weird situation with Cam and Ben Rice. That looks like a broken bat right to Jazz. He comes in, puts it away. 1 out. Line drive to Jazz. I believe the way that sounded, he broke his bat. Here's the replay. That had to be a broken bat. Yeah, he broke the bat. It's all splinter and everything. Good pitch, man. Right in on the fist. If you're a righty and you want to get lefties out, coming in on the fist is a pretty goddamn good way to start. Here's Story. He's been a little bit of a pain in the ass lately. Sinker 100 miles an hour, misses outside. Ball 1. Cubs put the Padres away moments ago. Cubs move on. Tigers move on. Dodgers move on. We got 1 more to go to move on. Let's hope it's the Yankees tonight. 1-0 Hey, these guys are one of the main reasons, Michael. These guys are throwing, man. These guys are humming. Look at this, 99 miles an hour on a sinker. So he has a 99 to 100 mile an hour fastball, a 99 to 100 mile an hour sinker. Popped up, mile high, first base side. Ben Rice under. He says, I got it. Puts it away. 2 down. That's good pitching there so far by Cam. And his location right now, of course it matters, but with this velocity and him switching gears is absolutely phenomenal. Seriously. TV froze. Yeah, TV's frozen. 101 miles an hour, dead center on Alex Bregman. So he'll start Bregman off 0-1. We got TV difficulties. Holy shit. What's going on? Pixelmon. 0-2 as the ball fouls away. Rice couldn't catch up to it with the netting and all. Everybody's cool over there. Relax over there. We don't get on Ben Rice over there. Here's a free foul ball for you. TV totally freaking out on me. Good thing I have a backup. Oh, we're in and out of the glove of Ben Rice. Handcuffed him there. It's okay. He's young. Here's the 0-2. Way up. That one got away from him. It'd be 1 ball, 2 strikes. That cutter, 96. I guess slowest pitch in his arsenal right now is 96 miles an hour. And that's a cutter. Pitch. Right there, 100 miles an hour. Got him looking. He had a good angle looking at that one, didn't he? Cam sends him down. Looking.
He's looking at you, kid.
What'd you have on earlier, Pixelmon? Michael, I can't thank you enough. That's a great compliment, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Michael. What'd you have on earlier, bud? Whew. Crazy first inning, huh? That's just 3 outs right there. Felt like a day and a half. But it's okay. Yanks go to the bottom of the first. No score. Here come the Yankees.
What do you have, folks? A large pepperoni pizza.
And a Pepsi, please.
A Pepsi. Sure thing, Curly. Here you go, Cupcake.
Thank you.
Hey, come here. I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm going to tell you. We both know I ordered a Pepsi-Cola. And now you've insulted me and my entire family by offering me this, whatever this. For being a civilized person, I'd like to give you a chance to make amends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you.
A couple of drinks. DS is having a couple of drinks. What are you drinking, DS? You drinking beer or you drinking some whiskey, bub? Trailer Park Boys. That's from way back, man, ain't it? That's from like 100 years ago, it seems like, the Trailer Park Boys. That seems like fucking ancient TV. That's back, I think, when MTV No, MTV was probably already in the shits by the time Trailer Park. Here's Grisham leading off. That's a ball low in the strike zone. Not in the strike zone, in the ball zone, but the umpire just banged the strike on him. I'll have to pay attention to the umpire now. It was hard for him to call anything other than a strike with Cam the way he was thrown. It was simply strike or ball. Yeah, that catches the zone. He doesn't call it, so the umpire 1 ball, 1 strike is basically 1 ball, 1 strike. He just got his calls backwards. Michael, if you forgot how old great commercials are, you are in the right place, my friend, because that's all I do. That's what I bring back. You drinking a local stout? Brew ATM. Angus is drinking a local stout. DS has got some Miller Lights. Pixel? What do we, DS, what do you, DS is double-fisted. He's got Whiskey Straight Man and some Miller Lights. Okay. And Pixelmon is having some Miller Lights. All right, so Miller Lights are out. The Miller Lights are out. Okay. So you guys I thank you guys for purchasing my sponsor, Miller Lite. Sinker 90-something miles an hour gets Grisham looking. Grisham goes down looking.
He's looking at you, kid.
I don't bring up the Judgester. Yeah, Judge has been hitting. Judge has been doing his job. Unfortunately for Judge, nobody's been on in front of him to move him around and stuff. Yet still clutch. Curveball misses. Ball 1. Judge is 4 for 8 with 4 singles and an RBI so far in the 3 games. Right now he's ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Early. It's too early to tell how good early is going to be. Not that good. Judge gets under it, heading towards no man's land. Here comes the right fielder in out of nowhere. Shortstop, or second baseman, gave up on it early. Center fielder gave up on it early. Judge just got that off the end of the bat. And the right fielder cut in between them, kind of. And put it in his back pocket for the second out. So Judge swinging away, fouling one out. Now here's Bellinger. Bellinger hits this one hard to the adjusted shortstop or second baseman, whoever the fuck was on that side of second. Early, looks like, dude, seriously, does that kid even have a fucking driver's license? Are they serious? Between him and Jackson Holiday for Baltimore, I don't think I'd serve them. Even if they had ID, I think they'd be lying to me. You think they'd be lying to me? Saying they were old enough to drink, but they're not? What do you think?
Centauri.
Red Bully. Sammy Davis Jr., baby. Entertainment starts with the one-eyed Sammy. Sammy Davis Jr., baby. Yeah, Sammy walked into the studio to film that commercial, and the director handed him a script for it. He handed it right back and said, when I sit down, start filming. That's it. One take Sammy. One-eyed. Shammy. One take. Shammy. Love you, babe. The Candyman can. Boxcar Willie. You know what? That's not Boxcar Willie. That's Shammy. Shammy Davis Jr., baby. It's too early. That's only the first inning. Let's get this going here. Top of the second, no score. Yoshida, top of his own, 98. Strike one. 15 pitches in for Schindler. Yoshida, definitely a pain in the ass for the Yankees the last two nights. 2 for 3 with three RBIs, 2 RBIs. Yoshida grounds this one foul. 0-2. Curveball, 84. Slowest pitch he's throwing all night. And probably the most effective one he's thrown all night. That curveball disappeared so quick, I didn't even know he fouled it off. If you were in Yankee Stadium, and you were out there in the bleacher view, or out there, and you were wearing a Judge jersey with Judge's name on the back of it, you should be removed from the stadium immediately. One, two. Outside, 100. Four-seamer, 100. His stuff is looking good. It's just hard to tell if he has control of that four-seamer, because sometimes I really believe he throws it up there. And it comes right back there, and Yoshida just fights it off into left field for a base hit. This Yoshida, he is a contact freaking hitter, 8, one-on-one, man. You got to give credit sometimes to give credit where credit is due. And this kid is a contact hitter. And that, man, going with the pitch like that, that's a nice swing. Look at him pull the hands back. Man, that's beautiful. Served right out to Bellinger, 2 hops. Now you got to keep an eye on this kid on the bases. So we got 1 on, nobody out. Rafaela takes a 99 four-seamer inside, a bit off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 on. Nobody out. Top 2. No score. Schlittler. Pitch number 21 coming. Yoshida off first. 98. Ooh, just missed. You couldn't put a ball in between that and the strike zone right there. And the umpire just not giving it to this kid. Not that he needs any help. I'm just saying. But let's stick with consistency. You're giving the other kid help on the outside. Give this guy well, he'll come right back in his own 98 and say, fuck it, I'll just put a four-seamer right there. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Rafaela. He'll be coming with his 23rd pitch. It'll be a 2-1. 1 on, nobody out. Top 2, no score. Pitch. Swing and a miss at the sinker, 98. Right on the edge of the zone. About belt high. Rafaela steps out of the batter's box nodding yes like 100 miles an hour. The Yankee crowd looks like they're going to be into it and be into it early. No outs, and they're already on their feet with a 2-2. They're going to have to wait because we're going full to Rafaela. 99 on the sinker. '25th pitch. It's a moment waiting to happen. Here we go. Payoff. Popped up. It's going to make the stands behind the plate. Wells gives it a look. Yeah, the Japanese, I don't know. I think it's because they're always squinting. They can see the ball better. John the Beagle Dad is in the house. He doesn't want to mail me a dog. Swing and a miss. 99 on his fist. Second strikeout for Cam tonight. Look at his pitch. Oh, If he hit it, he would have hit it with his knuckles. You talk about tying a guy up. He tied him up, and Rafaela knows it. That's the look of, wow, he got me. Now, here comes a guy I think they inflate before he gets to the plate. Yoshida has to dive back. Cam's got a good move to first, by the way. And he shows it there. Yoshida a little bit off. He hurried back. This Nathan Lowell, I think they inflate him before he takes the field. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Strike. 99. The ball laid on the top of the zone. Gave it a wave, but umpire calls it a strike. The 0-1. 1 on, 1 out. Fouled away hard. Dead high again. Now he's putting a 99. Basically, he's right above the S and the T on the Boston jersey there. Those last two pitchers were right there, 99. Lowell having trouble laying off of that. Lefties do. Pitch. Same thing, a little bit higher and a little bit more in. Does a pirouette backwards to stay out of the way of it. I'm glad you feel better there, Beagle Dad. Yeah, I want you to mail me a beagle. Like I said, how much would that cost? 100 and the umpire. I get it, it's a ball, but man, we're playing professional baseball here, man. And that's a big fucking dude right there. That's not begging. He's blowing fucking bubbles already. That's not begging, guys. The point is, this kid, look at this, another 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer. And this is what I mean about this four-seamer he throws. When he throws that four-seamer way up and out of the strike zone, opposite of whoever is batting, righty, he throw it to the left. If it's the lefty, he throws it to the right. I don't know if that's a purpose pitch or he overthrows right there. Because he comes right back dead fucking center. 2-2 to Lowell. Another foul ball. So this is turning into an event here with Lowell. He is battling. Cam is battling. These two are going back and forth. I've lost track of how many pitches are in this bat. This is a lot of pitches for a 2-2 count. 32 pitches Cam's up to. Here's number 33. He wears them out looking. 101 at the knees, dead center. Cam coming through. Yeah, it picks him on. Like I said, it looks like they inflate him. Say, stick a hose in his belly button and fucking inflate him to get him up ready for the game. They make it complicated, Michael, but it is an easy game. You know, the old saying, my old Little League manager told me, he goes, girls can play this game. That stuck with me through my entire career of every. Oh, come on, Blue. That's right on the edge, man. That's a strike every day. 2 balls, no strikes. Cam getting squeezed by the umpire right here. I could say, without a doubt, he's cost him a handful of pitches in this inning right here. That one's right to, is that Rosario? A 101-mile-an-hour pitch by Cam. 0-1-0. Boston. New York, 0-0-1. That's your line score. This is, ladies and gentlemen, all I want you to do is just to hang in there, do whatever you got to do. Please, don't go nowhere. This is going to be an historic evening in Yankee Stadium. I feel it. I can tell. I've been around these guys since 1970. I'm feeling an epic game.
When you order a beer, do like Smoking Joe. Order light beer from Miller and say no more. It's got a third less calories than the regular beer. Light tastes great, y'all, but listen here. It's got the thing that makes me shout. Light's less filling, hey, that really knocks me out.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
I'm Earl Scheib. This week with my $29.95 paint job, I will give you $10 metalwork absolutely free.
Don't pay high prices for body and fender repair. Earl Scheib's exclusive Estometer takes the guesswork out of auto body repair estimates and shows you how to figure the exact cost. To assure top quality workmanship, Earl Scheib's master craftsmen pay careful attention to every detail. Your car then is expertly painted with Earl Scheib's famous Diamond Gloss Come Alive colors. And the price for any car is still only $29.95. Your car is then tunnel baked in infrared ovens to give it that beautiful new car look. So drive in this week. Take advantage of this special offer from the man who says,
I'm Earl Scheib. Yes, that's right. I will give you $10 metalwork absolutely free when I paint your car for only $29.95.
Fucking Pixel. I get you, Bubba. $2,800 for a Beagle? I think that's a deal. Sounds like a deal. Beagle. Beagle Dad, don't go nowhere, man. Hang in there, man. Yeah. How many pieces is that Lego you're building? Master Craftsman. Yeah. Hey, Michael, let me tell you something. I had 2 cars painted by that dude. Dude was solid. Big G's up. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom 2, no score. G swings through a 93 mile an hour, a 4-seamer to even the count at 1-1. Early, 10 pitches in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Floats up there. Curveball. Try to get one by him. Stanton stays firm. Ball floats outside the strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Probably his best swing is a foul ball. Best swing in the series so far is a foul ball. Problem is that he hit that foul ball so hard. It was, God, it didn't have a chance to do anything. Early's like, what the hell was that? Yeah, be careful there, big guy. There you go. When you make a mistake to Stanton, it goes, and oh, it's off the wall. How did that stay in the ballpark? Stanton, where are you going? Where are you going, Stanton? Stanton legs out a double. If that don't get the Yankees going, nothing will. Stanton legs out a double off the base of the wall into left field. Looks back in the dugout and says, hey, let's go. Judge looks like a Cheshire cat with that smile going, holy shit, the big guy legs out a double after watching it. He thought it was gone. He's hopping and skipping and jumping as he's going down first base. He's not even hustling until he gets 3/4 of the way there. Then he turns on the blazing speed. Good thing. Bounces off the base where it says hub, stub. Stanton nubbed that one. Ben Rice to the plate. Takes a sinker at the knee. Strike 1. Stanton thought it was gone. The crowd thought it was gone. The Yankees thought it was gone. I thought it was gone. The only one that knew it wasn't gone was the ball. Stanton with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 2nd. Rice swings at a pitch low. Sweeper. Got him on that. I have to say, if he hustled, he might have not have made it because he probably would have ran out of gas. And honestly, I'm looking at him there, and I don't know, man. That was weird. I'm trying to put it in perspective for you. I don't know if he was full bore or he was just trotting in. Either way, he's off second, and he ain't huffing and a puffing. Meanwhile, back at the plate, 1-2 to Ben Rice here. Early got him a little off kilter here. He fouls that one. He's off balance swinging at that one. 95 mile an hour on the sinker. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rice. Early, 18 pitches. This will be his 18th pitch right here. And it'll come with Stanton leading off second. Nobody out. Bottom 2. No score. 1-2 to Kemp. Early to Rice. Swing and a miss. He fooled him on that one. Swing and a miss. Rice goes down. It's okay. All right. I would have preferred to put the ball. The only thing I would say there would be the worst thing about that is he didn't put the ball in play and left Stanton at second. The best thing that could have happened there is he put the ball in play where he might have been able to move Stanton over. But then again, you're going to have to hit a high-fly, deep fly ball to get Stanton over. We'll write it down as not that good of an at-bat by Rice. Well, let's give him the benefit of a doubt to adjust to this kid, seeing the lefty for the first time that this kid is. 1 ball, no strikes to Rosario as he steps in with 1 out. He looks at a changeup 85 that can't find a strike zone. He jumps ahead in the count, 2-0. Early looks like his mom's about to call him in for dinner. 2 balls, no strikes, 20 pitches in. This will be his 21st pitch. Grooves one. Slider finds the outside edge. 2 balls, 1 strike to Rosario. The ear trio. Those guys got some ears, man. 2-1. Hits this one hard. Third base foul. Foul ball, third base side. Clayton Kershaw's son, okay. Another ball hit hard, third base foul. Boone probably has a fucking miniature poodle with a little fucking pink bow in the fucking between its ears. You're probably right. He probably does have a pet gerbil somewhere. Rosario skies this one to right field, coming way over. Hey, nowhere deep. He's about maybe 100 feet behind second. 2 men down, so leadoff double's just sitting there, and it's Stanton. I don't know how you don't get fired up behind his hustle and everything else on that play, man. How do we not move him over? Rice fails to move him over. Now Rosario fails to move him over and get him in. So double failure to move him over and double failure not to get him in. You cannot leave runs anywhere on the diamond tonight. Jazz looks at a ball. Sweeper misses. 1 ball, no strike. So see what Jazz can do with 2 out here. It's going to take a hit somewhere in a corner or something if we're going to score Stanton from second. Let's remember, he's not fucking Maury Wills. Trying to pick Stanton off. He dives back in. Boone spitting seeds like a parrot for sale in a pet shop that nobody wants to buy. 1 ball, no strikes to Jazz. 26th pitch from early. Here it comes. Jazz looks at 84 mile an hour sweeper. Strike. 1-1. So Stanton leads it off with a double. And Rice and Rosario have left him there. Jazz now 1-1. Pitch. Up and out of the strike zone. Swing and a miss. 95. Jazz can't catch up with it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Way down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sweeper. He's having problems with the sweeper. That's about it. Maybe a little bit on the location side, but for the most part, Early's he's holding his end, and with a little less amount of pitches thrown than that of Cam here in the bottom of the second of a no-score game. Stanton still at second. Jazz swings at a ball that almost hit him. I have no idea what he's swinging at there. Maybe get out of the way there. He's not swinging to protect himself, that's for fucking sure. Timeout. Jazz. 2-2 is the count. Early be throwing his 30th pitch. It'll be a 2-2 to Jazz. Stanton at second. 2 out. Bottom second. No score. Early with the 2-2. Jazz pops it up behind the plate. It'll make the crowd. Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out and watching some Yankee baseball or listening to some Yankee baseball. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the follow. Leave a comment. Appreciate you. The 2-2. Jazz looks at strike 3. Leaves him with the bat on his shoulders, just standing there looking at a really nice strike. 95. Totally hittable ball. Jazz had a good look at it.
He's looking at you, kid.
So the Yankees go down. They leave Stanton at second. Stanton leads off with a double. A half-assed rushing hustle double. A ball, I don't know how it stayed in the ballpark. I really don't. I really don't. But it and they just wasted it. I mean, tonight is not the night to waste anything, any opportunity. You got to capitalize. So right there, mark that one down. Bottom of the second, leaving a runner in scoring position.
Dig Asian women.
You got a comfort problem there?
No, I think these jockeys shrunk.
I thought you wore silk underwear.
No. Well, I wore them for about a month, but I couldn't stick with it. I need the secure packaging of jockeys. My boys need a house.
That's nice. Listen, Kramer, if you ever want to have kids, you shouldn't wear briefs. Boxers are much better for your sperm count.
Sperm count? Well, how many sperms should I have?
A lot.
I got a date.
With the Chinese woman?
She knew who I was. She saw me at a club one time. My first date ever with the Pacific Rim. I'm very excited.
Jerry, you ever have your sperm count checked?
No, why should I? I wear boxers.
You ever get a woman pregnant?
I'm sorry, Kramer. Those records are permanently sealed.
What would you say if I told you I never impregnated a woman?
Really? You never slipped one past the goalie in all these years? Boy, I'm surprised. You've slept with a lot of women.
A lot of them. You think maybe I'm depleted?
Well, I'm sure you're not totally depleted.
Yeah, but what if I am? I'm the last male Kramer. We're facing extinction.
So go to a fertility clinic. Have your sperm count checked.
Yeah, but then I'd have to, into a cup in the middle of the day.
Does that conflict with your regular schedule?
Keep that New York feeling alive tonight. The Kramer with the sperm count. Cam with the 37th pitch. To start the top of the third, misses outside, ball 1, 96 missing outside. Geez, where do I know that guy from? Number 20. Looks like a shortstop that used to play with the New York Yankees. We'll get to him in a second. 99 on the corner. Strike. 1-1. Wilber Abreu. He's playing right field. He's the 8th place hitter tonight. Cam with pitch number 39 coming. Way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. This one skied a mile high. The third base Rosario is camped under it. Couple steps to his left. Puts it away for the first out. The top of the third of a no-score game. Cam, 40 pitches in. Welcome back, Beagle. Welcome back, Beagle Dad. 91. Slice the edge. Midway, strike zone. No balls. 1 strike to Gonzalez. The 9th place hitter. He's playing second tonight. That ball misses low. Cutter. 1-1. What we got here early on is an incredible battle of 2 young kids who are taking not only their teams on their shoulders, but they are taking a historic rivalry on their shoulders in a winner-take-all game. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gonzalez. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. 100. Man, this kid is freaking humming tonight. That's his 4th strikeout. 4 strikeouts. We're at the top of the 3rd, and we got 1 out now. Ellsbury will be getting paid from. He'll be getting paid as long as what's his name, Bobby Bonilla and Herschel Walker. He's up there with them guys. Boston flips the order. Duran 0 for 1. Looks at 100 miles an hour down again in the bottom of the zone, like he walked up there and put it there. Duran got a hold of one for a line out. Broken bat line out to Jazz. Whoa, you can't, he can't, he's not allowed to do that. He's not allowed to do that anymore. He just threw an 83-mile-an-hour curveball that landed in the top of the fucking corner of the strike zone. But like nobody's fucking business. He's 0-2 on Duran right now. 47th pitch, here it comes, the 0-2, 2 out, nobody on, top of the 3rd, no score. 101 miles an hour, Duran gets a piece of it and fouls it away. 48th pitch coming, top 3rd. Nobody's on. 2 out. Nobody's scored yet. We're knotted at zeros in a winner-take-all game from the Bronx. Yanks, Red Sox. No pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets away from Wills. He throws it down to Rice for death. Strike him out. Throw him out. Yankees, or Cam is hauling ass tonight on the mound. Ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing something special. Please don't go nowhere. It can only, from this point on, it only gets better. And the stress and the drama goes up and up and up and up.
I read somewhere that this Brentano's is the place to meet girls in New York.
First it was the health club, then the supermarket, now the bookstore. They can put it anywhere they want. No one's meeting anybody.
Jerry, look at all these pagodas, huh? I gotta get over to Hong Kong before it all goes back to China.
You better hurry.
We're gonna hit the head.
Oh boy, look at this. Hong Kong's outlawed the rickshaw. See, I always thought those would be perfect for New York.
Yes, the city needs more slow-moving wicker vehicles.
Elaine's been to Hong Kong. I should give her a call.
She's at that annual Peterman party tonight. You know the one she danced at last year?
No, that wasn't dancing.
Hey, there's Leo.
Oh, who's Leo?
Uncle Leo.
Oh, you're right. Uncle Leo. Forgot his first name.
Did I just see that?
That ought to keep you busy for a couple of days, huh?
Uncle Leo. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I love the game. Hey, you give it where it's due, man. You give it where it's due. The Hong Kong one or the sperm one? I mean, actually, they're all fucking hilarious. DS, yeah, man. Did you see that curveball? Oh, holy God! He just threw what he threw. He threw, I think it was 90, 99, and then he threw 100, and then he threw that 83-mile-an-hour fucking curveball that fell in there like a wiffle ball. Oh my Lord! Oh. You couldn't even, that pitch was so good, you can't even be embarrassed by it. You can't, even if you, no matter what, you can't be embarrassed by a pitch like that. That is just called eaten alive, and I didn't think he was throwing that. What was that? Here comes Anthony. 0 for 1. Oh, he goes 1 ball, no strikes. My bad. Okay. Volpe, you can head in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Yanks still ain't through their order yet. Ball 2, changeup, misses outside by early. Small break for the Yankees tonight, not having Sogard out there. That's a good one. 2 balls, no strikes to Volpe. Early throws this one in on him. 4-seamer. Now, the 4-seamer seems to be working for him. But I don't think he wants to keep throwing that 4-seamer anywhere in the strike zone. So it's more or less placement. If you're going to challenge somebody, you might as well challenge Volpe with it. He's cruising on. Pitch 35. The slider misses the zone, low and inside. Umpire bangs Volpe with a strike. 2-2. That was a ball, my friends. Look, Early or Cam, neither one of these kids need or deserve any help. This is the only way they're going to mature. And this kid right here just struck Volpe out. Not hard to do, but his pitch selection on doing it was insane because that's his 4th strikeout of the night. He went outside, inside, and then dead middle down. If you're going to eat a batter up, that's a pretty good way to do it. If you're going to eat anybody up for lunch, it's Volpe. Volpe's not going to give you much of a battle at the plate, I'll tell you that. He's just not. That's not Volpe's style. That's not who he is, and he's not that kind of a player. And Volpe does not have that baseball IQ to do that. Down goes Volpe. Wells is up, takes a ball, 1 ball, no strike. Here comes Early with pitch 38. That's a little bit further out than the 88 that was called a strike. Ball 2 to Wells. Wells had 2 incredible at-bats last night. There's the top of the zone, 93. See, now they come back with that, with their fastball. After throwing a couple of, let's see if I can get them fishing, come back with the challenge pitch. That's fine. That's good. But when you're young, you got to be careful to a crafty veteran. I'm not putting Wells on that level of crafty veteran to make an adjustment. Yeah, see, like a pitch like that, if he was somebody like O'Neill, Bernie Williams, or even Jeter or Jorge from either side, would drive that ball into the short porch. 95 right there. Holy shit. 2-2 to count. See, right there. Caught him off guard with the sweeper. He abused Volpe and he abused Wells. Just great pitch selection there. I don't know who's calling this game, if it's him or the catcher. Somebody deserves credit right there because that's working 2 batters that you don't want to fuck around with and can burn you. That bottom of the order for the Yankees is tricky. It can be tricky. Yanks finally spin the order here in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Grisham. He jumps on the first pitch and lines it right into right field. 2-out single. Jumping on that first pitch, said, fuck this, might as well just get something going. The kid is pitching a good game right now. Let's see. I don't know what his pitch count is. I know he's in High 40s? Is he approaching 50? Is he at 50? He left that fastball right there. Oh, yeah. Grisham all over that. Just right where it was. Didn't try to do anything other than make contact and drive it up the middle. 43 pitch right here. 43rd. Misses low to Judge. Changeup. So there you go. Here we go. Bringing the energy with 2 outs. 2 outs is the most important thing to do. If you're going to do something, man, if you do it with 2 outs, not only does that give you momentum, that takes a little bit out of the wind out of the sail of your opponent for sure. 1 ball, no strikes. He throws a curveball up there. Judge looks at it. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Judge 0 for 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch number 45. Judge hammers it hard towards third baseman. He'll take a couple steps, cross the diamond. Judge grounds out. 3rd out. 2 out single by Grisham goes by the board. Yankees go by the board. 0-1-0 Boston. 0-2-1 Yankees. We're going to the 4th of a. I told you, here we go. It's getting better and better and better every moment. You remember when ESPN was cool? Because right now, it's not really cool. I mean, this coverage ain't the greatest. The announcers ain't the greatest. Everything costs money that you watch. But you remember when ESPN was cool? I do.
Scott started reeling off these great shows, one right after another.
And A-Rod exhibits inordinate aptitude in spheroidal aviation.
Turns out he was using performance enhancers.
I fear that your inquisition will prove fruitless.
You mind telling us what this is?
I don't even know what that is or how you use it.
It looks like a thesaurus.
Unhand me, rapscallion!
We got to win back a lot of trust. A lot of trust.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it, I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy? He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
You missed the tag! Pixel, what do you got, cops in your living room? What are you talking about? Just spilled some Miller Lite on my couch. Fucking spot check bullshit. And I've got an open liquor. That's always nice. I guess the Yankees aren't getting on this guy early. Pixel. I'll say that again. Pixel says, I guess the Yankees aren't getting on this guy early. What the hell happened to America? Michael, what, did I miss something? I got one of the wackiest freaking chats going, and it's just starting. That's the cool part about it. Oh, they can peel down to first. They said Story didn't go. Can I get a replay? I wasn't looking. I'm looking at my insane chat, trying to figure out what fucking anybody is talking about. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes pitch number 54. The Camster. 99. Splices the edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Story 0 for 1. Second place hitter. Shortstop. Right? Is he playing short tonight? Pitch. Curveball misses. The thing about his curveball, first of all, the movement on it is sick. The movement is absolutely sick on his curveball. But the change in velocity, it's like a change-up curve. Because he doesn't have a change-up, right? Four-seamer in on the fist. Judge goes back on it. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. I don't know. There we go. He puts it away for the first out in the top of the 4th of a no-score game. Yanks Red Sox from the Bronx, game 3 of 3. Series tied, 1-1. Only one can move on, and one must go home. Now here's Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Bregman is nothing to fuck around with here. Cam has to be careful with him here. And again, now we're into that insane area of Yankee pitching. The 4th. He gets on. He got, man, what a pitch. The story on that one. Right to Judge like they're playing catch. Wow. What a pitch he threw to Bregman there. Bregman hitting it, going. I don't think he had any choice but going the other way with it. I want to see a replay, but they're not giving me a replay. That is a packed house in the Bronx. I'd love to see a replay of this, though. They're not going to give me one. I want to see that pitch again that he just threw at 100 miles an hour, sinker, top of his own. Yoshida's up. 1 for 1 with a single. We know this kid can make contact. He's 3 for 4 in the series. He's already got a hit tonight. He's got 2 RBIs. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 100 miles an hour. Same sinker, same spot, same result, only this time he took a hack at it. Crowd is up. This crowd has been up all night. I have to have the volume down. So I hope wherever you're at, you got the volume down too, so you can't enjoy it either, and you're just listening to my dumb ass. Ball, cutter misses inside the low. So the cutter is around 92. The curve is around 83. The four-seamer is off the hook. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It'll be pitch number 57. Pitch. This kid makes contact. He threw the same pitch in the same location 3 times, and Yoshida got him that time and drove that ball the other way to left field and got another hit. 103 off the bat. Just look at that swing, man. That swing from the left side by a Red Sox reminds me of another Red Sox that used to swing from the left side that had a similar swing like that. That one fisted towards Jazz, broken bat. He fisted him on that. He got him, broke him in on the fist on that. Broke the bat, got the ground out, got out of it quick enough. I want to see that freaking pitch that he threw to Bregman. ESPN ripped us off of a replay right there. I'm going to have to search for it. I'll go back and watch this whole game just to find that spot. I want to see that pitch he threw to Bregman because that was probably the best pitch that kid has thrown all friggin' year. For the level that this game is on, the chess match that this game is on, that inning there, what that kid just did, and what happened in the situation that all of a sudden happened with Bregman coming up, and then Yoshida, insane, absolutely insane. And anybody out there who thought Gil was the man for this spot, not this kid, please, I hope you called your psychiatrist and said, yeah, I'm coming in. I need to talk. Let's get back to something that we saw earlier. You know what today is? Today's a great day in Yankee history against the Red Sox. And that's why everything's a little bit more on an up level. Because this happened.
The count's 1-1. 2 outs and 2 on. The Red Sox lead at 2-0 in the 7th inning here at Fenway. Deep to left. Yastrzemski will not get it. It's a home run. A 3-run home run for Bucky Dent. The Yankees now lead it by a score of 3-2. Bucky Dent has just hit his 5th home run of the year into the screen. And look at that Yankee bench, led by Bob Lemon. Big Cliff Johnson out there. And a happy Bucky Dent. Yankees now lead 3-2. Well, the last guy on the ball club you'd expect to hit a home run just hit one into the screen. Bucky Dent.
Book it in. Who is the Red Sox I refer to? Nice call, Michael. Absolutely. That swing reminds me of Boggs. And I said Red Sox. I know he was a Yankee and all, but it started with the Red Sox. So for me to say he reminds me of a Yankee, that wouldn't have been right. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. But all credit due, yes, he reminds me of Boggs. Seeing that, watching that swing for like a couple times the past couple nights, and then especially that replay they just showed from behind the plate. Yeah, man, the way he just went with, just like he's not like he's swiping like that swipe kind of swing that Boggs had that came across the plate and spread out like his bat like sprayed in front of the plate. This guy comes straight through with it more, but it's right in that. Right between the shoulders, the plate, contact, and through. That's all Boggs right there, man. Cody Bellinger 0 for 1 with a ground out. 2 for 9 with a strikeout and a run. He's swinging at some horrible shit. Change up down in the dirt. 2-2 now on. What's up, Yankee Kyle? Thank you for stopping in. Good evening, my friend. Appreciate you coming in there. I was in my buddy's living room at his house with a bunch of us. We're all crowded around the TV, man, watching that game. We all went nuts at the same time. We were all freshmen. No, we were still in grammar school. That ball falls into no man's land. And they spiked the ball into the infield as Bellinger's at second. I got to see how they're going to score this. See how they're going to score this. Now, that's another leadoff double. Difference here is it's Bellinger, so we ain't got to work as hard to get this guy in. With Stanton, we needed to go station to station, basically. That ball falls into, I'm not going to say it was no man's land. I'm going to say the center fielder blew it. He called off the right fielder coming diving in. It looked like the right fielder was calling it the whole way, so I got to put that one on the center fielder there. Raffaella. He took charge like a center fielder is supposed to, but I think he was better off yielding that one. Well, let's hope that comes back and haunts him. 1 ball, no strikes to Stanton as he steps in with Bellinger off second. We're in the bottom of the 4th. There is no score. Nobody out. Way inside. Ball inside, and the umpire calls it a strike, 1-1. Stanton is paying no mind. He hasn't taken his eyes off of Early, who's still out there humming at 53 pitches right now. He's going to throw his 54th pitch here at the bottom of the 4th with a man on, nobody out. 1-1 to Stanton. Man, he got away with one. If that was in the strike zone and Stanton swung at it, I would have had a duck, and I'm in Berkeley, California. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 on. No score. Bottom 4. From the Bronx. Packed house. Beautiful shot of Yankee Stadium. Early, 2-1. Stanton gets under and fouls it behind the plate. Good rip by Stanton. Two. Lays off it as it falls away to change up 86. Easy for Stanton to lay off. The ball died halfway to the plate. Ben Rice waits on deck. It's a full count to Stanton. It's pitch 57 in the bottom of the 4th. Early says Stanton, payoff. Fouled off. Count holds 3-2. He's trying to get that changeup past Stanton down low. Stanton not biting outside, has to swing at it inside, foul it away. No choice. Stanton takes a deep breath. Waits on pitch 58. Another payoff. The pitch. Stanton draws the walk. Good eye by Stanton. Good eye by Stanton there. Good baseball IQ. Stanton laid off. It was a little bit more than out. It was outside enough for him. I mean, more inside to him that if he did lay off it, he didn't have to worry about being banged out. If you look at the location of the pitch, it was coming in on him the whole time, so he knew it wasn't going to get the strike. Huge meeting at the mound. So we have a mound visit here.
Mike's Bugsy. Don't look at me like that, Bugsy. I'm your pal, Bugsy, your buddy pal. Yeah.
It's curtains for you, Rocky. Curtains.
No, not that. No.
Curtains, you understand? Curtains. Here.
There's so much action in the Boston bullpen right now. It looks like a bar fight in Boston on a Saturday night down by the Barbary. The massive, everybody but the outfielders were basically at the mound. Early is still in there. 58 pitches. Rice steps in. Pitch to Rice. 93. Right at the thighs. Strike one. Sinker. This 60th pitch that Early is about to throw. Let's hope the last of his heart is not with it, because this kid is putting everything he's got into this, and we are not at zeros. He might have got away with one there. Rice swings through an 83-mile-an-hour sweeper. Early doing his job, representing the young with a 0 on the board for the Yanks. Cam doing his side with a 0 on the board for Boston. 0-2 to Rice. Swing and a miss. Rice goes for the sweeper outside. Early has got Rice's number tonight. Rice is saying, man, I can't wait till this dude's out. It looks like Rice just can't figure him out. Rice goes down swinging. One away in the bottom of the fourth. Runners at first and second. Bellinger's at second. Stanton's at first. It's station to station with Stanton. A base hit scores Bellinger without a doubt. Rosario's up. He looks at it. Change up outside, low. Ball one. All of a sudden, I can't see my TV. I got to get a knife to cut the tension so I can see. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, 2 on. Bottom of the fourth, we're knotted at zeros. Broken back, gets by the diving shortstop. We're going to have a play at the plate. Here comes Bellinger. Here comes the throw. The tag is going to be, got away from, Bellinger is in there safe. The throw gets away from the catcher. The Yankees go up 1-0 on a big broken bat smash past the shortstop. Diving to his third base side, but not enough. 108 off the bat of Rosario. That's going to be tough for anybody to catch up to, let alone knock it down. Bellinger never stopping on contact. Rounds third, not a psych. It's a horse race. Here it is again. Bellinger turns. He's going. Throw is there. Here comes the throw. Bellinger slides. He would have been safe. I don't think he would have got that slap tag back on him enough. Throw got by. Not far enough. We got to be careful with Stanton. So Stanton is stationed at second. It's okay for Stanton to be at second. I'm okay with it. I'd rather hear that he's at second and not at third and heading to the dugout with an injury. Because a lot could have happened. That ball did not get far enough away from the catcher after that play at the plate. So we remain with 1 out. Runners at first and second. The only difference is we got a run. It's 1-0 Yankees. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Jazz is up 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Now in the hole, 0-1. Early, pitch 65. Jazz hits this one pretty good to right field. It's going to fall in there. Right fielder turns and wheels. That's what I'm saying. Station to station with Stanton. He is at third. Rosario is at second. Jazz is at first. The bases are juiced. Pitching coach is on the phone. That was in. Just got enough of the barrel to drive it, enough to kill it, not give it a drive. But Stanton was just getting to third as the ball was bouncing towards the catcher from the throw from the right fielder. Lou Brock or Ricky Henderson wouldn't have scored on that one. Volpe swings on the first pitch. I hope this makes the crowd. It does. Volpe swinging at a ball outside, trying to drive the ball that way. So he with an 0-1, and he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. No balls, 1 strikes here. Bases juiced, 1 out, 1 run in. Slayton up for the Red Sox. He looks like the one that's up in a hurry. Volpe hits this one. It's going to get through the hole. It gets past the second baseman. Stanton's in all carefully. The throw goes over the catcher's head. Backed up by the pitcher. Pitcher early. Doing his job in the right spot at the right time, or that was going to get ugly. How many pitchers do we know probably would not have been right where Early was? Mark that one down. That could be a key play, even though the run scores here. Bases are still loaded with 1 out. Make a note of that play by Early being behind that catcher on that throw. It cleared the catcher, leaping in the air to get it. Early right there to back it up, so it did not go anywhere. And another run didn't score because you got Rosario now at third. You got great speed. Pitch number 68. Wells fouls it away. Sweeper. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel the energy. Is Volpe the postseason shortstop? I don't know. Where is this all year long, though? No answer? I get it. 0-1 to Wells. Ooh, what a rip by Wells. Straight back to the screen. Even the people behind the screen were jumping out of the way. Cora looking on like, what am I, fucking motherfucker. That's what Cora's thinking. Third base coach getting in Rosario's ear, heavily telling him everything, screaming to second base. He's back at his box. Wells is looking at an 0-2. Swings at a pitch inside, protected on it. Right back to that same spot, them same people moving out of the way. Look, I'm going to give this kid Early. What a fucking gutty performance by this kid Early. Mark it down. Look for him next year to shine. If this is what he's got, and if he can handle this kind of pressure, look the fuck out, American League. 0-2 to Wells, 71st pitch. Here it is. Misses low. Curveball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 runs in. 2-0 Yanks, bottom 4. Bases juiced, 1 out still. It seems like we loaded these bases 2 days ago. 3 days ago. Rosario at third. Jazz at second. Volpe with the big opposite field hit. Pitch to Wells. Tried to get a sweeper by him. Wells gets a piece of it. Those people will stop. Don't you? The ball's not going through the screen. Not three consecutive. Yeah, well, the 3 foul balls he's hit have all gone to the same spot of the netting, and the same people keep jumping out of the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch number 73 by Early. Pitch. Wells looks at that one. Sweeper misses. We're going 2-2. This has got to be Early's last batter. Look, this kid's performance is second to none. It's still 2-0 and bases loaded with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 count. Grisham's on deck. I get it. This pressure's high. Way outside, and Wells works an 0-2 to a full count. 8 pitches. This at bat, I said it before. Wells could be a key factor when it comes to situations like this, and last night he delivered. Let's see what he does right now with the bases loaded. Pitch to Wells. He fouls it away. If anything, he has him working. He has Early working. Something's going on here. I think we got catcher's interference. Hold on, folks. Hold on. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Cora is not moved or said anything. All of a sudden, Cora looking like a deer in the headlight. I have no idea what's going on. I think we have catcher's interference. Oh, finally, a replay. Wells swings. What am I looking at? There's no contact with the batters, with the bat and the glove. I don't see it. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at here. He fouls it away. I'm guessing they're trying to say that the bat made contact with the catcher's glove. Your catcher is shaking his head no. I don't know if he's like, his face is saying he's guilty of whatever they're trying to say, but he's shaking his head no, and I don't know what I'm looking at. If it hit the webbing coming off, the laces coming off the glove, whatever, it's full count. It'll be the 76 pitch for Early. It'll be another payoff to Wells. They said the bat did not make contact. And Early just took a warm-up pitch. He has 30 pitches this inning. Another payoff to Wells. Hits this one first base. It skips off the glove, and the first baseman goes into right field. Nobody's there. 2 runs are going to score. 2 runs are going to score. The right fielder's literally walking into the infield with the ball pointing. Wells comes through again. Genius. 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 Tell me I don't know my New York fucking Yankees, people. What am I talking about? Go back and watch the show where I broke it down. And you watch and see what I said about Wells. That fucking motherfucker's come through all 3 nights. Low, the inflated first baseman, tried to backhand it. He olayed it. Second baseman just going way past it, backing it up. Ball bounced nowhere near him. Right fielder had to come in as fast as he could to retrieve it. Oh, come on, man. What the fuck are you serious right there? Are you paying attention to this game, Blue? That ball was like 6 inches off the dirt that he just called a strike on Grisham. We got first and second, 1 out still. Bottom of the 4th, 4 runs in. Grisham hits this one off the end of the bat. It is lifted towards the right fielder. Right fielder is under. He gets it. We're not going to have a play at first. Third, sorry. Volpe almost got fucking zoinked off a second. Almost drifted a little bit too far off. Throw was going to go to third. Cut off. Volpe just walking towards... Volpe is an absolute fucking joke. Did you see that? He's walking with his back to the play. Early is leaving this game anything but early. Oh, the inning may say it's early. His pitch count doesn't say it's early. His heart doesn't say it's early. But Early, my hat's off to you, my friend. That's a hell of a pitch game for a kid in Yankee Stadium with this kind of fucking pressure in front of that crowd. Facing that kind of lineup, 4 tough runs. 4 hard, brutally earned runs. Not like the Red Sox gave the Yankees anything. They earned those 4 runs. Station to station baseball. Move them over, get it over, make them throw it around. That's how you get it done. We'll be right back while they make the pitching change. We're going to think about something to eat. You all eat yet? Here's an idea for you.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat? America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get their feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable or edible, we're going to make it deliciable. We will fry parts of the chicken you didn't even know was friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. All that European stuff that you don't really normally eat, we'll bring it down here and fry it for you. Ask McDonald's to fry something other than what they normally fry. Guess what you're going to get? nothing. If it fit through the dough, I'll put it in the fryer. Hell, this is a dinosaur. All our meats are gently tenderized to their optimum deliciousness. We got fine dinosaur meats. Took my money, made me pay child support. Come on down here and get you a slice. Once they get your social security number, it's over. Motivated, 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 motivated. So friends, let's just decide you don't want no barbecue. Well, that's fine too. Why not let one of my foot specialists or myself perform our magic? Look at that, don't they look wonderful? If you really pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also. Success is the rule down here at Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage. So go ahead and give me a call or find us on the worldwide internets at the new website. That's JONES, bigAssTruckRentalAndStorage.com/Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage.html.
Excuse me, did you call number 52?
Did you hear me call number 52?
I was 51, man, and that shit's banging. My feet never felt better. The D'Arjou sauce. First pitch hit Judge, by the way. First pitch hit Judge right in on the forearm, loads the bases. He's just trying to come into Judge. Judge crowding the plate. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Bellinger swings at the first pitch, and he skies it high. Center fielder comes over again, and one of those heading into the triangle of death for the Boston Red Sox tonight. So Judge takes one for the team, and that goes nowhere. He says he's all right. It was in on that forearm. So the score, 4-0. Yankees. We're going to the top of the 5th. Hey, we got the lead. Hey, what's happening? We're right back.
And are you experiencing any discomfort?
Just a little burning during urination.
Okay. Any other pain?
The haunting memories of lost love. May I? Lights? Our eyes met across the crowded hat store. I, a customer, and she, a coquettish haberdasher. Ooh, I pursued, and she withdrew, and she pursued, and I withdrew. And so we danced. And I burned for her. Much like the burning during urination that I would experience soon afterwards.
Gonorrhea!
Gonorrhea!
Gonorrhea. Is that like the only time you ever laughed at the word gonorrhea? Not that gonorrhea is something to laugh at, but just saying. It's probably one of the few times you ever heard about gonorrhea and you chuckled. Beautiful shot of Yankee Stadium. Yes, it is packed. This Buster Only is down there talking to Alex Cora during the game. Now, here's where I got a fucking issue. First of all, get your fucking microphones off the field. Second of all, don't even think about interrupting a fucking manager during a fucking game like this. I don't know what you're trying to do, what you're trying to buy, if you're trying to be special or you're trying to do something. I saw a player being interviewed while the game was going on the other day, and it absolutely, I wanted to vomit. I did, literally. I don't know what the fucking purpose of that is. Wait for the interviews after the fucking game. Leave these guys the fuck alone. That goes both ways. I don't want Yankees being interviewed. I don't want Boone being interviewed. I don't want Cora being interviewed. I don't want Machado being interviewed. I don't want anybody being interviewed during the fucking game. So Buster Only, get your fucking ass off the fucking field. Lowell hits one up the middle past Hoppa Joppa Camster. Jumping on a pitch there. Cam, 60 pitches in, top of the 5th. He's got a 4-run cushion. Game plan here, get through 5. I said give a solid 4. He gave a solid 4. Anything other than that is a bonus. My exact words were, all we need out of Cam is a solid 4. No runs is a bonus. We're in the top of the fifth with no runs, and Cam's still out there, 60 pitches in. Got a runner on. That's low. Humming 99 sinker in on Narvaez, the number 7 hitter. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. He's 0 for 6 in the series with 3 walks. Look out for him. 3 walks and 3 strikeouts. The 0-1, that misses. Nice play by Wells. No 1-1. You could pretty much say this is the inning right here. This is the inning for the Yankees, for Cam. Everything that whatever they're trying to accomplish here in this 5th inning rides on everything off of this kid's arm. Right now he's behind the count. 2 balls, 1 strike to Narvaez, 7th place hitter. Like I said, we're running into the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Yankees pitching, no matter who it is. Having issues with 7, 8, and 9. Can't fuck around with them. Go right at him and challenge him. Got him to swing at that one. It's going to make the crowd. I thought he broke his bat. Yeah, Angus, you're right. They highly recommend the jalapeno or extra spicy for anything like that. Corns, bunions. Hell yeah, there, Pixelman. Yes, Michael. You know how many times I brought that album just for the fucking rolling paper? I must have like fucking 90 fucking copies of that. 2-2. Fouled away. Narvaez got Schlittler working here. 66 pitch. Here comes 67. So Cam getting up into that weird area. But right now it's a 2-2 with nobody out. 1 on. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. 99. Got him. I don't know what Blake and Boone are talking about right here. That's a tough out, and he got that tough out. One out, 1 on. Cam's at 67. Here comes 68. Dead center, 99. Strike 1 to Wilbur. Or Will Yarber Abreu. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 98 as that fastball sat on top of that strike zone line. No balls, 2 strikes. Our favorite pitch, 69. Just landed there. His fastest pitch, his average pitch. Is that, wow, 99.2 is the average miles per hour for his fastball. He is still humming here in the 5th. 0-2, pitch number 70. Right at him, swing and a miss. God, here's the swing and miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cam. "70 pitches, 7 strikeouts. Cam looking strong and stout right now. 100 miles an hour fouled away. Gonzalez fouls that one away. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 0 for 7 in the series. 2 strikeouts for Rami Gonzalez. The 0-1. He throws that curveball. It misses the top of the zone. Just missing the top of the zone. Breaking way away from the righty batter. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 2 out. Top of the 5th. 4-0 Yankees. Station to station, 4-0 Yankees. Pitch. Curveball finds the bottom of the zone. That ball is just vicious. Vicious on that curveball. Back to back, he took a shot at it, went up high with it, just missed. Said, let me try it low. And ba-boom. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch number 74. This Yankee crowd is up and energetic. See, now, is that on purpose or did that ball get away? That's, if I can figure that portion of his game out, then I'll be completely happy that I know everything about Cam. Because I can't figure that out. I'm leaning towards it's a purpose. He's doing it purposely. 2-2. That's hit to right field. It's going to get in front of Judge. Judge fires it in. Low, the inflatable one. He can't get no further than second. Good at bat by Gonzalez. He went the other way with it. Not that Cam threw a bad pitch there. He just pulled his hands in and went with the pitches and went outside and came back into him. Just a good timely hitting. 2 out, 2 on. Red Sox flip the order. Third time around, here we go. Duran, who's 0 for 2, swinging at the first pitch. That'll be skied high, way foul. Not too many balls go up and back that way. He's 1 for 9 on the series with 3 strikeouts and a run. Right now, 0-1 on him. Cam, I don't even think this kid is sweating right now. Tried to blow that one by him. He got a piece of it, Fowler directly behind the plate. Crowd's getting tired, man. They might as well just stay standing because this kid's always got a strike 2 on him. This kid's got strike 2 a lot tonight. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner off first, runner off second. 4-0 Yanks, top 5, 2 out. 78th pitch coming. No, not a bead of sweat on this kid as he looks in on Duran. The 0-2. He got him. He got him. The appeal at third. They say yes on 100 miles an hour. In on them. Check swing. Appeal gets him. Strikes out the side. Holy cow. Thank the Lord. Cam Schittler. What an absolute gem of a freaking game right now. Unfortunately.
1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out.
Those 3 could have sent him to the showers for the 6th. Because I don't know, really and honestly, if Boone plays this right from this moment on, we're golden, okay? I don't think we need to push this kid any further tonight. This kid has done above and beyond what we needed him to do all year. Now we're in the postseason, and he puts on a performance like this. I am not taking anything away from early tonight because we would not be in this kind of a situation or this kind of tension or this kind of a situation of an elimination game coming down to nothing but strategy in and out of the bullpen and start working the benches. You know Cora is going to make the first move. What move will it be? Will it be enough for Boston? Can Boone counter it? I hope he can. My confidence level of Boone countering it is 0. So hopefully there is no move to be made for Boone to counter from Cora. I'll give you a minute to figure that one out, what I just said, okay?
I'm here having a couple of Miller Lights with the world's funniest test coach, Jan Tiriak. This guy's a million laughs. Hey, remember the one you told me about the chicken and the tennis ball? That just cracked me up. Here, have another Miller Lite. Yeah, light tastes great and it's less filling. And you don't want to get filled up when you're having as good a time as we are. Right, Jan?
For serious beer drinkers, there's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Oh, stop it, man. You're killing me.
Euchre. That's right, Pixel. You notice that? Thank you, buddy. That's my boy right there, bro. Ain't nothing like Johnny Cash, the king of rock and roll, baby. And the Intimidator. That wall, that's probably the most dangerous wall out there right now, man. That's the most dangerous wall out there. As Stanton hit that ball 101 miles an hour, but to the deepest part, center field, one away, bottom of the fifth, 4-0 Yanks. So here comes Ben Rice. He'll be in against, by the way, Red Sox boarded Slayton. I'm sorry I didn't give you the update. He's only 3 pitches in. Rice hits this one a ton to center field, so the center fielder getting a workout. Plenty of room. Plenty of room out there. So Rice having an off night. Still, the fact that he's still, we needed him in the lineup, okay? This is why it's a team sport. You had other guys picking him up tonight for what he is having problems doing. All right, maybe he's a little overzealous, a little bit over anxious. Remember, he's young. This is exciting. Adrenaline does sometimes affect you. But you work on that in the clubhouse, and that's what leadership's all about. Here comes Rosario. He's no balls, 1 strike to him. He's 1 for 2. He had a big hit. He fires this one down the right field line, foul. He's your 6th place hitter tonight. He's 0-2 in the hole. Slayton's at 6 pitches right now. Here comes his 7th. It'll come with 2 quick outs here at the bottom of the 5th. Nobody on. 4-0 Yankees. Slayton with the 0-2. Outside. Sweeper. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's correct. There are 3. If it wasn't for YouTube, I was going to play Ring of Fire if the Yankees win, but I can't because then I'll get my copyright strike. But I got an idea for a Rumble show. So who's ever signed up to Rumble, keep an eye out. I'm going to be over there with something special soon, real soon. Rosario swings at this sweeper, fouls it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So he got Slayton working a little bit here. Slayton came in. He's up to... Why didn't somebody say something to get these off of here? Can't believe I let them run that long. I never let them run that long. Two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Relatively quick bottom of the 5th for the Yankees, giving Slayton not much. He's only at 11 pitches since he came in, so kind of fresh, and he's already got, what's he at, 1 1/3 already. So let's see how long Cora goes with this righty as they start looking in from the Red Sox bullpen, see what they're going to do here. We'll see what they're going to do when they come back up to bat as we go to the top of the 6th, which means only one thing. 7th inning stretch clip is coming up. Don't miss tonight's 7th inning stretch clip. My God, don't miss tonight's 7th inning stretch clip, folks. Whatever you do, please do. If you're going somewhere, bookmark it right here, whatever. You don't want to miss tonight's 7th inning stretch clip. I set up a doozy.
Is talking on the phone getting out of hand? Look out! You need phone relief. The ultimate in hands-free phone design. Watch. Simply attach the special double back fastener to any phone. Then attach the phone relief headset. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for remotes. Now talk hands-free anywhere, anytime. Office work is a pain for Mr. Phone in the Neck, but you won't miss a beat with hands-free freedom. A must for the entire office. Work goes quicker and easier. The padded headset removes this easily and is fully adjustable. Best of all, Phone Relief works with your favorite phone, an amazing breakthrough product you'll use every day. Now only $12.95. Call toll-free to order by credit card and make this your last Phone in the Neck call.
Last Phone in the Neck call. I remember at one point I I think we had like 3 or 4 phones at the time. The only phone that didn't have that thing on it was the one in my parents' bedroom. The living room, the kitchen, and my room. I needed that. You know why I needed that? Because I was always like cleaning weed. So I needed my hands free to roll joints or pack bowls or whatever I was doing so I could talk. Otherwise, you had to be like this. And it's hard to do. With that, man, I could just be sitting back with the roll and yeah, man, hands free. Hands free long before hands free. Actually, that was the first step to Bluetooth. Yeah, whatever. Like they said, that was supposed to give us radiation poisoning too. Here we go to the top of the 6 now. Swing and a miss. Nope, I'm swing and a miss. Listen to me. Swing and a base hit to left field. All right, Cam's out there. I already said you don't need him out there right now. So apparently Boone does not know what to do with the bullpen right now. He does not have faith in anybody right now. He's going to roll the dice against this kid fucking doing this amazing pitching performance right now. This insane pitching performance he's putting on the line here in the top of the 6th. But for whatever reason, here comes pitch number 80. Strike, 97. Still velocity there. Location still there. Consistency still there. This is an absolute bonus if he can get out of this in a hurry. It's an absolute bonus because right now here comes pitch 81. Hit on the ground to Jazz. He flips to second, throwing the dirt low. They'll get the lead runner, nothing else. Jazz with a shitty throw to Volpe. Volpe with an absolute stellar play to save everything, but they got the lead runner out. 1 out, runner at first. So they'll exchange that. We'll trade that for that. Let's see what Jazz does. Got it cleanly. Just threw it right in the dirt. Great play. And I'll tell you what, Volpe got that in the heel of his glove because you saw nothing but ball hanging out by his wrist as he came off the bag there. So, big out there for Cam, just as far as pitch count. See, look at that ball just sitting there. Hardly in the glove. Again, I don't know what Jazz is doing. Maybe too much adrenaline. Not enough. Volpe with the presence of mind to keep that glove off the ground, too. That's a spectacular play by Volpe all the way around. Yoshida missed the contact here. No balls, 2 strikes on him. Schitler's got 83 pitches. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles off of Camster. He's 4 for 5 in a series. This is a rarity here, man. I heard of contact hitters, but this guy's rewriting a book for it. You might have to put him up in front of the textbook. He got him, abused him on that one, though. That is absolutely the worst swing, the worst discipline at bat I've seen by Yoshida in quite a while. And I've seen enough of him. He was just hoping to I think he was just hoping to get I don't know, man. Just look at me. He committed way too soon. Cam sends him down with a strikeout. We got action in the Yankee bullpen. Cruz is now up. He looks ready because he's not throwing. Cam delivers this one in. 95 on a cutter. Right in on the fist of this righty. Foul ball. Immediately ahead of him, 0-1. Runner still at first, 2 out. Top 6, 4-0 Yankees. There's a look at Max Fried and Garrett Cole huddled next to each other. Cam misses outside with that cutter. 1 ball, 1 strike. His 87th pitch will be coming with 2 out and a runner on in the top of the 6th. The Yankees are up 4-0. It's a 1-1 count on Rafaela, who's 0 for 2. Runner off first. The pitch. Just outside with that curveball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Rodon joins the duo now. The 2-1. Hit on the ground. It'll go foul. Third base side. I did not know this, but now I found out because ESPN is doing such great coverage tonight. McMahon is now in the game at third. So Rosario is out of the game. McMahon in the game for defense. That would have been nice to know because I could have told my audience. So 2-2. Pitch 89. Here it comes. Schlittler gets a swing and a miss. It was up top. "99-mile-an-hour four-seamer." Shades of somebody else throwing a cutter up there from days past. Swing and a miss. Schlittler gets out of the sixth with no problems. Leaves a man at first. This is all bonus material, folks, because Schlittler just gave us one hell of an outing. I better not see him for the seventh. Seriously. We're hanging on by a limb right now, man. No, seriously. Unfucking believable performance all around. Early and Cam. Cam just getting the better of Early. Maybe if it was in Fenway, it'd be a different story. Maybe the pressure got to him. The Yankees did what they had to do. But anyway, we'll be right back.
Ship my pants? Right here? Ship my pants? You're kidding. You can ship your pants right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow. I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed. If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
Whew. Hope you are enjoying this as much as I am enjoying it. You can tell me how much you're enjoying it by leaving a comment, getting a live chat. You can tell me how much you're enjoying it just by hitting that thumbs up. Just by hitting the thumbs up. Subscribe and follow. Do all that shit. Look, my channel's been growing. This Angus. No, Angus is over here in Rumble Land. Got you, Angus. If you're over there, you're hanging out over there. Thank you, buddy. I have my back to the Rumble. I'm sorry about that, but I was wondering where you went. Let me catch you up over here. Oh, Angus, you're over here now. Never mind, over there. Over here. Yeah, I hear you, man. Okay, Beagle Dad, that was quick. Beagle Dad in and Beagle Dad out. You must be having a rough night with the Beagles. Cam's Pizza in Waretown. Watertown. I was in Watertown once. I was at the Watertown Airport. I stayed in Watertown. Jazz leads off the bottom of the sixth with a smash single to right field. Line drive 1-2 hop to the right fielder. That gets the crowd going a little bit more now. Yankee crowd getting into it. Jazz getting into it. Finally getting a good swing. Laying back, doing his job. A little patient, showing some patience. Doing what he needs to do. Get on base. Now let's see if he takes off. Volpe's up. Throw over. Engagement number 1. Jazz is just basically standing right there. I got you. I hear you. I appreciate wherever you're at. Every time on Rumble helps. Sinker. Top of the zone. Strike 1 on Volpe. Oh, Mr. 0-1 goes 0-1. Matz is getting up. Matz is now out pitching. The lefty Matz is now pitching for the Red Sox. Again, ESPN just not like bringing us up to date on fucking squat here. 1 ball, 1 strike to Volpe. So Matz is out there pitching now. Volpe swings at 1 out of the strike zone. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Volpe. He calls timeout, backs out. Leadoff single. They're showing off the glove by Volpe the last couple of nights. That's strike 3. Hits the inside portion of the strike zone. Volpe goes down looking.
He's looking at you, kid.
Normally, I'd be getting fucking pissed because Volpe struck out, but he's silencing the critics right now. In 3 nights, he just silenced a lot of critics. Wells, who probably had the biggest at bat of the night tonight, probably had the biggest at bat, 2 biggest at bats last night. Hits this one into first. They'll throw it away, going through double play on Wells. Wells gets second. Lead runner cut down. So that's going to be an error. Let's see what happens here. Low, the inflatable first baseman. Excellent feed to second. Excellent feed to second. Second baseman just fucking airmailed it to first. Matt's covering. Almost got his pitcher killed. It looked like it went into either the Yankee dugout or the camera well. Matt's with a curveball. Strike 1 to Grisham, who's 1 for 3. Trent, 1975 porno mustache. Grisham. No balls. 1 strike to Grisham. Outside. Ball 1. Sinker misses. So Matt's now. He's at 11 pitches. Got a runner at second. That's Wells on the throwing error. 1 ball. 1 strike. Ooh, that had enough of the strike zone to be a major league strike, but not according to the major league umpire. 2 balls, 1 strike to Grisham. It'll cost Matt another pitch. It'll be his 13th. Grisham gets a hold of this one pretty good to third base, skied mile high. Third baseman in fair. He's a couple steps behind the bag, in fair territory, puts it away for the third out in the bottom of the 6th. 0-5-2 for Boston. So Boston now with 2 errors. Yanks are 4-7-1. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th. I mean, the top of the 7th. Jesus. All right. I know what I need. You know what I need?
Cocaine and hookers, my friend.
Whew. Need a glass of ginger ale. And a break.
It's December the 1st, and I'm starting to hurt, 'cause I can't get a date for New Year's.
20 years later, the neatest sound of the 50s from the neatest guys of the 50s come back to life in a spectacular new album.
Who made the egg salad sandwiches?
50 of the neatest hits from 5 of the neatest guys. Yes, it's the 5 neat guys' neatest hits. Remember, let's have a party in my rec room.
Let's have a party in my rec room.
And on the same album,
I won't take just any girl around, 'cause Patsy has the largest breasts in town.
yes, Patsy has the largest breasts in town. You'll also hear, should I kiss her goodnight? My mom framed my high school diploma. Slow dance anyone, and she does it.
Does it, she does it. The whole town says she does it.
You'll also hear my dad's car, let's have a party in my rec room, who put the pennies in my loafers, and I'm the goof in the classroom.
I'm the goof in the classroom, and I don't mind if kids
from 5 of the world's neatest guys. It's KTEL's 5 Neat Guys Neatest Hits.
5 thugs pulled my tie from my collar, so don't step on my clip-on tie.
It's 5 Neat Guys Neatest Hits.
Just step around that clip-on tie.
Record $8.95, tape cassette $15.95.
I do my bourbon neat, Angus. But yes, my choice of chaser to the side has always been ginger ale. Bourbon with the side of ginger ale. But bourbon neat. Like Bogart, John Wayne, and one other guy in Hollywood history. Where in every movie where they order a drink, they say bourbon. Neat. Sky high, playable first base. Who's getting it? Who's getting it? Judge calls it, and everybody yields to the big man. Nobody wants to get run over by the judge. Nobody wants to take a gavel to the head. Judge puts it away in foul territory with a little bit of room to spare before the netting. Let's see, right here. Let's see where the catch is made. Yeah, catch is definitely made officially in foul territory. Couple steps. Judge has got one hell of a smile on his face looking at Jazz there. Maybe they had the same edibles tonight because the smile is exact. One away in the top of the 7th, which means one thing. Hey, 7th inning stretch clip is coming up next. As soon as the Yankees put the Boston Red Sox to bed right here. And, you know, to be honest with you, Schlittler's still out there. Schlittler's still out there here in the 7th at 92 pitches. Navarez is the batter. 1 ball, no strikes to Navarez. There's 1 out. Top 7, nobody on. Yanks are leading 4-0. Cam is still throwing 99 miles an hour. He's still throwing strikes. He has thrown 27 balls and 66 strikes tonight. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Loses the bat. Ball goes right behind home plate to the netting. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch 94. Humming at 95. Schlittler just putting everything that he has ever been taught, everything he has ever done, every late night that he's pitched that extra pitch, or those 2 extra pitches that Mom said, before you get in the car, son, throw those 2 more pitches. Paying off tonight here in Yankee Stadium in the 7th inning with 1 out and nobody on. Popped up a mile high right at home plate. Wells takes 3 steps in front of the plate, puts it away for 2 outs at the top of the 7th. He flips to Rice. Rice just dropped the ball, and Wells is like, what are you doing? I just think they're like, this fucking kid is out here. I can't believe he's still out here pitching. I am pissed at Boone for having him out there. But in the same instance, I am glad I am not being deprived of this kind of an outing set forth by a Yankee rookie. I told you, tonight could be the most historic night in all of Yankee history. Cam Schlittler, who is absolutely humming at 95 pitches. There are 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. There's nobody on. He is securing a 4-0 Yankee lead. He will face Abreu, the 8th place hitter, who's 0 for 2. Abreu swings and misses at a 97-mile-an-hour fastball just outside. In the strike zone, but outside. Pitch 97, down in the dirt. Curveball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 97 pitches. First pitch strikes tonight for Schlittler, 20. Batter's face tonight, 26. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch 98. Boy, that got away from him, I think. 98, that one went way out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch, swing and a miss. 94 with the cutter. Can I see that pitch again? Did I see the cut I thought I saw on that cutter? And I'm not trying to be funny. Did I just see what I just saw on that cutter? That cutter looked like it had eyes and a steering wheel. Here comes the 100th pitch of the night for Cam Schlittler. The 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, number 11. Strikeout number 11 for Cam Schlittler. Schlittler brings us into the 7th inning stretch, my friends, like nobody's business. Whew. I cannot believe I'm seeing what I'm seeing. This is absolutely insanely impressive. Enjoy tonight's 7th inning stretch clip. It couldn't be more appropriate for what we're heading into. 4-0 Yanks.
All right, everybody, let me see them hands, yo. Hands. Hey, yo, big man, back up. I don't know about cars, but I think these 4-5s be the full house. Hey, yo, banker, cash me out, yo. Boy, you want to hit on that body, you best hop too. That's my money. Man, money ain't got no owners, only spenders. I tell you something else. I like that ring, too. Boy, you got me confused when a man repeats himself. This ain't over. Well, that's how you carrying the shorty. Huh? 'Cause, I can find your peoples a whole lot easier than they can find me. Where it in health? No doubt.
That's called tension. That's called on edge. Tonight, the Yankees are at the edge. But now the Yanks are a little bit further back from the edge. Red Sox are at the edge and they're looking down. That's a long fall to next spring. I think, guys, and I mean this to everybody in the chat. First of all, everybody in the chat, listen up for a second. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everybody being here tonight. A game this level, and I know it's a small crowd of us, but it means a lot to me for wherever you guys could be tonight. You decide to be in here sharing it tonight. Love you guys. Now, the other thing is, I appreciate you. Thank you. I mean that. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. Yanks are leading 4-0. Cam Schlittler has probably put his names like I look, I wish I could predict the lottery numbers. I wish I could predict horse racing numbers. But looking back on what I talked about previous to my show where I broke down the 23 most important guys on the roster for the Yankees in the postseason, player by player, stat by stat. When I got to Cam, when I got to Wells, when I got to Bellinger, when I got to McMahon, when I got to Volpe, it's like looking into a crystal ball, and it just came to me or through me. I channeled it. As much as I love this guy, Cam, and the performance he put on tonight, the fact that he came out, pitched the 7th, ended the outing at 100 pitches. is absolutely insane. Hard to believe. Witnessing what I just witnessed. And 11 strikeouts. Wow. Here we go. Aaron Judge leading it off. Weiser, righty, is in there for the Red Sox. Big righty. Facing Aaron Judge, 0 for 2, hit by a pitch. 4 for 10, 4 singles and an RBI so far in the series. Swings and misses, curveball. 0-2, quickly in the hole of Judge. Giving him a hit last night was a hometown hit for sure. That was a hometown hit. 0-2. Just it got the zone. It got the umpire bucket. Never mind. Ball. No need to explain it at this point. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Judge lives for another pitch. Just got under that one. Sounded great off the bat. Right fielder coming in on it as he drifted towards center field and in. Judge getting under it. 1 out. Bottom 7, 1 out. Nobody on. Yanks 4. Red Sox nothing. Yanks getting the 4 runs the hard way. They had to earn it. Bellinger. He's 1 for 3. This guy has got to get hot. He grounds out to the first baseman as he flips to Weiser, who's covering. Jumping on the first pitch, ground out to the first baseman, flip to the pitcher covering, and Bellinger's gone. I don't know why he's walking like that. What happened here? Something happened on the way down there. What happened? Did he just... he better not have done what I think he just did. Stanton's up there. 1 ball, no strike to Stanton. Weiser going right at Stanton here. Change up, way outside, way outside. Stanton is not jumping on that one like he normally would swing at that. You know how he likes to chase that outside, and we go, what are you swinging at? He's laid off of that all night. Takes this one even. Inside and low. Sinker. 3-0. If anything, Stanton looks more locked in on this at-bat than any at-bat so far. Watches that one down low. He had the red light. He was taken all the way, you could tell. Still wondering what happened to Bellinger. I'm waiting for a report. Good luck with ESPN giving you any kind of report. 3 balls, 1 strike, Stanton. Hammered hard into the ground, goes foul. I don't know how that ball stayed above ground. It looked like that ball was going to make a tunnel to third. Count's full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Weiser 10 pitches into his relief. The 11th pitch will be a payoff to Stanton. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom 7, 4-0 Yanks. Pitch to Stanton. Shatters his bat to the shortstop. Throw to first. He could have walked over there. 0-5-2, Boston, 4-7-1, Yankees. We're going to the top of the 8th. It's 4-0 Yanks. And we'll be right back.
Hi. You Cosmo Kramer?
Yes, yeah.
You recognize this piece of fabric?
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's...
What?
Nothing.
You're under arrest.
Arrest?
I have a receipt for a rental car with your signature, including a report of some damage to the rear seat. It seems as if the springs were so compressed that they completely collapsed the right side.
Newman!
What took you so long?
What do you think do to us.
Don't worry about a thing. In 20 minutes, that place will be swarming with mailmen. We'll be back on the street by lunch.
We gotta make some changes. I'm not a woman. I'm a child. What kind of life is this?
Y'all remember that one? Y'all remember that episode is in my top 5 of all time. So how are we doing, folks? Please, if you haven't hit the like already, please hit it now. Before this inning starts, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. Get in here in the live chat, hang out with us. We're having a good time. Dad, he's around here. He's in that light. What am I missing? Michael was around. Cam is out there for the top of the 8th. 101 pitches. Here comes 102 way outside the strike zone. Cutter 91. 1 ball, 1 strike. 102 pitches. Top of the 8th. I really don't know what Boone's doing here, because right now this is not making any sense. One ball, 2 strikes. Gonzalez is your 9th place hitter. He's 1 for 2. Schlittler pitch 104. Just misses the bottom of the zone with a cutter 90. 2-2. 104 pitches. Top of the 8th. Like I said, I don't know what Boone's trying to prove here. Everything's been proved, but there's his 12th strikeout. I guess keep on going. How long are you going to ride him, though? 105 pitches, 12th strikeout in a night. 105 pitches, 12th strikeout of the night. This kid is in elite company. Matter of fact, I don't know if any Yankees ever done this at his level. I'm waiting for the stat. I don't see it. I got to believe. This is insanity. And I was calling to take him out. Pitch 106. Fouled away. Third base side. McMahon coming over. He makes a diving catch and he does I hope he's all right. He does a header. A Jeter into the dugout. Here he comes. What a fucking play. Ryan McMahon put him for defense, for his glove, not for his bat, ladies and gentlemen. You could say whatever you want. Yeah, look at this fucking play that this kid just made. Durant fouls it off. 100 miles an hour. That's a Jeter. That's a Jeter play. Look at this guy. Complete 360 into the dugout. He got it. No, oh my Lord. Tonight is absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen, as far as any kind of Yankee game goes. You got to write this one down as probably one of the greatest playoff games that the Yankees have ever played from start. And it ain't over yet. Story. A three pitch, eighth. I don't know how much more energy I have. This is absolutely. I got to go think of something to say. I'm speechless right now. Holy shit.
Miller.
What?
You're getting heavy. Yeah, you look like you put on 10 pounds. Huh? I'll tell you something else. You're looking a little chunky yourself, buddy.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Where's your bathroom scale? Oh my God, I've gained 7 pounds!
I've gained 8.
I told you.
I thought I put on a couple, but 7 pounds? How did I gain 7 pounds?
How did I gain 8?
I don't get it. I've been doing the same exercises. I haven't been eating anything different.
Me either. Wait a second. Maybe it's that yogurt.
No. That's 100% non-fat.
Well, how else could this have happened?
Well, maybe it's the Oreos.
So I don't eat Oreos.
You don't eat Oreos? The way you break them open, you're practically having sex with them.
What about me?
You're getting old.
Maybe your yogurt isn't so non-fat.
Oh, guess again, Tubby.
Jerry, there's got to be a way we can find that out.
There must be some kind of lab that would do that kind of thing.
I got it. I'll call the Food and Drug Administration.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Chubbs. If that yogurt has fat in it, I will put myself on an all-yogurt diet for a week.
Well, let's start the insanity.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. That's what Cam said. Cam just threw the entire Yankee franchise on his back tonight and said, "Come on, I'll take you there." I cannot believe I just watched this kid just do that. Top of the eighth was just mind-blowing. Literally brought me down to I can't believe what I'm seeing here. I can't believe what I saw in that top of the eighth. 3 pitches. Here comes Goldschmidt. The play by McMahon. The What's up, Lockport? How are you, Lockport? Where do you start? Where do you start? Here's Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Base hit up the middle for Goldschmidt, so he jumps on the first pitch he sees from Chapman. Goldschmidt jumps on the first pitch from Chapman. Puts it into left field. He's got to pitch the ninth. You got to let him. You got to let him pitch his strike. You got to let him go for the strike. You got to let him. Probably not, man. I'm God, man. It's. I think the pitch count's too high, bro. I think the pitch count's too high. Just preserve it, man. Just. You got to let it go as eight insane. Oh my God, insane innings, bro. Just 8 insane innings of pitching. The 8th was insane, man. I think they broke the internet. Because since the 8th inning, man, I can't get ESPN on my monitor. It just won't load. 0-2 to McMahon. He fouls this one away. Count holds 0-2. Goldschmidt on first. Most strikeouts in postseason debut. Yeah, Cam Shield. I said he was at the top of the. Look at that list. Righetti, Ruffy, Lefty Gomez. Jesus. Slider fouled away. McMahon. Damn, D. Cirillo. Thank you, brother. Man, that warms my heart. Thank you. Dave, Dennis, there you are, Dennis. Dennis funking in. Popping in here. McMahon goes down swinging. It took 6 pitches to put him away, though. So he took 6 pitches out of Chapman's arm here in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out, 1 on. Goldie jumped on the first pitch. So it took 6 pitches to put McMahon away. Remember what I said. Got to take something with his at-bats and its pitch count. So there you go. 6 pitches already out of Chapman's arm, plus the ones from last night. Now he's going to try to blow them all by Jazz because he knows Jazz wants to go on the subway train. And he throws him a first one, 101. Jazz just swings right through it. You could almost see what's coming up here. Swing and a miss, 100 at the top of the zone. Oh, McMahon struck out. Everybody gets their due. No balls, 2 strikes. Chapman is at 9 pitches now. There's 1 out and 1 on. The 0-2 from Chapman to Jazz. Jazz looks locked in. Lefty on lefty. Pitch. Jazz bounces this one, stays alive. Checks his bat. Checks his bat, see if it was broke. No, it wasn't. There was a famous broken bat today in Yankee history that if it wasn't for Mickey Rivers hearing it, Bucky Dent would have never known that the pitch before he hit the home run, he broke his bat on a foul ball. Mickey gave him his bat. Bucky Dent hit that home run with Mickey Rivers' bat. Jazz looks at 101 miles an hour that got half of his strike zone in and half of it out. Either way, beautiful pitch by Chapman here, who is throwing heat. 11 pitches now. 2 down, 1 on. That's Goldie. Volpe's up. He's 1 for 3. He jumps on the first pitch, top of the zone, 101 miles an hour. He gets a piece of it, fouls it back into the crowd. It's a souvenir. I get it. Not a fan of banning. First of all, welcome aboard, man. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. I appreciate what you say there. Everybody has their own thing. I get it. Everybody has their own opinion. I get it. But sometimes what this comes down to, and I'm only saying this because I've been around this game and I've been around the New York Yankees since I was 7 years old, as my memory starts, 1970. I'll never forget 1970. Walking into Yankee Stadium on my birthday of August 20th. No, I think it was a couple days before that. It was right around there because of my birthday. It was 1970. It was August. It was for my birthday because my uncle took me. Anyway, sometimes what this game comes down to and what everybody seems to miss, and if you watch, and if any of them guys from Mania or any of them, whoever, there have been people from the chat who went over and watched that show I did on Monday night. I went through 23 players. I went through player by player, the 23 most important players to me who were on this roster. And I broke it down, player by player, stat by stat. And if you look, Volpe swings and misses. Chapman gets a 91 mile an hour splitter by Volpe. Chapman kind of stood like Gladiator for a second before he exited the mound. Kind of froze himself in time, saying, I think that's the last guy I'll ever strike out in Yankee Stadium this year. We're going to the top of the 9th. 4-0. Yankees. For the money, for whatever it's worth, I guess you gotta take him out. You gotta go to the pen. It's just a matter of who in the fuck is he gonna bring in here. That's the whole point. We don't know who's gonna bring in. I mean, does he go to Bednar? If he goes to Bednar, we already know it's gonna take like 75 pitches to get it done. We already know that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just wait and see.
Dig Asian women.
You got a comfort problem there?
No, I think these jockeys shrunk.
I thought you wore silk underwear.
No. Well, you know, I wore them for about a month, but I couldn't stick with it. I need the secure packaging of jockeys. My boys need a house.
That's nice. Listen, Kramer, you know, if you ever want to have kids, you shouldn't wear briefs. Boxers are much better for your sperm count.
Sperm count? Well, how many sperm should I have?
A lot.
I got a date.
With the Chinese woman?
She knew who I was. She saw me at a club one time. My first date ever with the Pacific Rim. I'm very excited.
Jerry, you ever have your sperm count checked?
No, why should I? I wear boxers.
You ever get a woman pregnant?
I'm sorry, Kramer. Those records are permanently sealed.
What would you say if I told you I never impregnated a woman?
Really? You never slipped one past the goalie in all these years? Boy, I'm surprised. You've slept with a lot of women.
A lot of them. Do you think maybe I'm depleted?
Well, I'm sure you're not totally depleted.
Yeah, but what if I am? I'm the last male Kramer. We're facing extinction.
So go to a fertility clinic. Have your sperm count checked.
Yeah, but then I'd have to, well, you know, into a cup in the middle of the day.
Does that conflict with your regular schedule?
So Boone's decision is he goes to Bednar. It'll be up to Bednar to do his job tonight. Can Bednar do his job tonight? What do you all think? I'm good with this move. The only thing is, how many pitches per batter is this going to take for this guy to do it? Well, let's see what happens. 1-1 on Bregman. 0 for 3. Oh my Lord, holy shit. Wow. I hope that's not a pivotal pitch, man, because that was a strike. Curveball right there. 2-1 now on Bregman. That was a strike, ladies and gentlemen. That's a strike as he throws the curveball a little bit more up. Now we go 2-2 as this Yankee crowd. And I'm shocked. Some sitting. Some people are actually sitting right now with a 2-2 count at the top of the ninth. 4-0. Yanks, Red Sox. Pitch way outside. Let's get an appeal on that. Nope. We're not going to check. We're not going to check. I got you, people. What the fuck is going on here with YouTube? Fuck it. See, this is why you got to get on Rumble, guys. This is why you got to get on Rumble, man. He walked him. He walked him. Trying to catch up to see what, because I got delays on everything here. Yoshida grounds out to Jazz. Jazz goes to Volpe at second to get the lead runner, so the lead guys, they'll exchange that at first. So 1 out in the top of the ninth. 4-0. That's why everybody, I tell you, man, that's why you gotta get on fucking Rumble, man. I have no idea. I've never been blocked for fucking Seinfeld in my life. And I have not a clue why they just bounced me. I have no idea what I just did. No reason for it. Top of the zone strike. Let me catch up. Yeah, we're back. Don't ever go nowhere. This is why I tell you guys, you got to get on Rumble, man. Rumble don't block me for anything. All this shit that happens on YouTube does not happen on Rumble. Ground ball to the first base. Goldie grabs it in foul territory. No balls, 2 strikes to Rafaela, 0 for 3. He's the 5th place hitter. Bednar is in. Let me catch you guys up. There's 1 out. There's 1 on. They exchange runners for first and second. Yoshida grounded to Jazz. Jazz got the lead runner going to second. That's where we sit with an 0-2 count here on Rafaela. Runner off first is Yoshida. Pitch. Way outside and low. Splitter misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bednar is into pitch 11 there. It'll be his 12th pitch coming up here. It'll be a 1-2. Yes. Swing! And a miss and a curveball that was nowhere near the strike zone. Deez Gorilla, yes, I am streaming. Yes. All right. Almost broke everything. 2 outs. Runner on first. 4-0 Yanks. Bednar is there. Pitch number 13 to the inflatable first baseman. A slow 78-mile curveball curves in front of Mr. Inflatable. 1 for 3 with a single. 1 for 6 in the series with a strikeout. Bednar. Pitch number 14. Popped up. Is this it? Is Boston going to Boston? Boston's going to Boston, and the Yankees are going to Toronto. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Shut out the Boston Red Sox 4-0. But hold on. Cam Schittler shuts out the Boston Red Sox 4-0. Historic 12 strikeouts. No runs. I think he walked 1. I have no idea, but holy Schlittlers. They're going to party all night. This kid deserves a curtain call. These Yankees, you cannot understand what this win, what this moment in Yankee history is. As those Yankee fans sway back and forth and Sinatra sings in the background. Red Sox sit, stumbled, stunned, going home. Great job by the Red Sox, taking us to the edge. But not enough when you got the Camster pitching like that. What a gem. As Jazz celebrates, as Goldie celebrates, the Yankees hugging away. Our hero tonight is Cam Schittler with 12, count them, 12 strikeouts. Absolutely insane pitching tonight. Absolutely insane baseball tonight. Both sides. I don't know what more the Red Sox could have done. They were doing nothing tonight against Cam. Nothing. You can't take nothing away from the early game that Early gave us. No pun intended, but Early was really good. But the Yanks pecked. Put 4 runs across this plate the hard way tonight. No long balls. Station to station. Key hit after key hit. Key at bat after key at bat. Walk after walk. But mostly 12 friggin' strikeouts from Cam Schittler. And then you have your man come in who's paid to come in and do what he did. Bednar did his job tonight. But more than anything, 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks. He didn't walk anybody. He gave up 5 hits and no earned runs in 8 innings pitched. 12 strikeouts. 100 pitches. I don't know if they award MVPs in the wild card series, but they might want to start doing it. And start with this kid. Because this kid just pitched an MVP game in any series. This performance here sets the par for the rest of the league to pay attention to the New York Yankees. Because that kind of performance from that kind of kid who people said, hey, I wouldn't let him pitch. I wouldn't have him on the roster. I wouldn't have him pitch game 3. There's no way. It has to be Gill. It has to be Yarbrough. It has to be. No. Baseball IQ tells you that what this kid did in the amount of innings this year, his entire performance all year was just beyond. Crystal ball or no crystal ball. It's hard not to see this kid have another performance like this. His confidence level going into the rest of the series, now going into Toronto on Saturday, which we will be here live. We will be here live for the Yankees in Toronto to start that series. We'll be calling that game. Yes, we will. As a matter of fact, I will make sure, and I will purposely, no matter what, I promise you guys, I will be on 30 minutes before the game starts. We'll have a 30-minute preamble before Game 1 of the Toronto series starting then. I pay attention to the rest of the league. I think the Yankees just woke up. And they woke up against a good team. Unfortunately, for the Red Sox, they only had Crochet. Good thing for us, we had Rodon. What we got out of the bullpen last night, but the performance we got tonight, I don't know what you paid to get into the stadium tonight, but you didn't pay enough. But God bless everybody who had a seat tonight. I can guarantee you that 1.3 million people were at that game tonight. But only a select 50 grand are telling the truth. Breaking it down tonight is just as simple as this. The Yankees did what they had to do. Scored the runs. Got them move it just the way they scored the runs. Now they have even more confidence saying, all right, if we get into a scrap like this, and this is a good team. I don't want to hear this, oh yeah, but they haven't played anybody. No. You ain't taking nothing away from these fucking Red Sox. No. Not for the year they had. Not for the roadblock that they made themselves, especially after taking Game 1. And barely we got by Game 2 by the hair of our chinny chin chins. But tonight, once we got out there, the way this guy was pitching, I was like, we're not losing. We are not losing this game. But that's why you play 9. Guys, give me a minute, and I'm going to come back and wrap this up. I just want to make sure I processed everything, and then we'll get out of here. I promise you. I just want to process and make sure I haven't missed anything, because Cam's performance tonight, I need a minute to think and make sure we've seen everything. So we'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Just give me a second.
ticking, ticking, a ching gong, chicong, chicking gong, a ching gong, chicong, chicking gong, chicking gong. Centauri.
All right. I think I got everything now. All right. If who's ever here, who's ever watching, who's ever here, so I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. So if you're still here, just put like a 1, just comment like 1, or check or X or something. Just put something in the live chat real quick. Just anything, a letter or a number, it doesn't matter. Just so I know who's here. I appreciate everybody for showing up tonight. Damn, Angus blew it up. Lockport was over here. I had my back to you, Lockport, on Rumble. I'm so sorry. Everything is in front of me right now. But I just keep forgetting that monitor's behind me now. It used to be in front of me. I got to move it over for when I'm doing it. Sorry, but thank you, everybody on Rumble. I wasn't ignoring you. You probably, if you've been here the whole, I rarely said, please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, but I'm saying it now. If you're just finding us or if you came in late or whatever, please hit the like, hit the sub, hit the follow, leave a comment. I just seen a new person in here. That's why I want to make sure who's here. D. Scarella. Of course you're here. You're always here. JD Insight. There's a new guy. Cam the Silent Killer. Wow, man. I don't know about Silent anymore. He made a lot of noise tonight, brother. D. Scarella, yes, I will be here on Saturday, man. And thank you if you're heading out, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you for being here tonight, man. Appreciate you. You've been here every time I turn around, you're here. So thank you, D. Scarella. Appreciate it. Pixelmon, of course he's here. Angus, Lockport, wherever you guys are. You guys are like tennis balls. I don't know if you're on Rumble or you're over here, but wherever you are, of course, you know I love you guys. Thank you. Dennis, if you're here, not a fan of banning. If you're still here, appreciate you. But yeah, to get back to your point about, I understand, like when I don't understand why people were saying that Cam wasn't the man for Game 3. I said it all along, and it was a no-brainer. But yeah, the weird thing is that I've asked a couple times, hey, send me a link, let me get on. Talk about NY Mania. Say, hey, send me the link, let me get on. And I get zero response from Joe. I never get a response from Joe. So I reached out to Niven, and he commented back, and I'm like, I'm not going to say what he said, when he commented back, but I'm like, my response to what he said was, wow, okay. So there, I don't understand. Sometimes, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just, maybe I'm more into it than them. I go more into it. I take the game. I go off the top of my head. I go with my gut. I call what I see, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's sloppy, whether it's the Red Sox, whether it's the Green Sox, the Purple Sox, doesn't matter. This is the game of baseball. They don't call this America's pastime because, for whatever. The man who invented this game, Mr. Doubleday, thus the doubleheader. How many people out there know that this man has a statue of him on the Gettysburg battleground? How many people know that? Ryan McMahon, speaking of Gettysburg and fighting and taking a hit, I would definitely say that Mr. McMahon took a hit for the team. I said Jeter. That was a Jeter play, man. The only difference between that play and Jeter's is Jeter went into the crowd. This guy went into the dugout, the Boston dugout. They let him flip over, but once he hit, they did respond. So kudos to them to make sure he was okay, man, because that was one hell of a play. And then we seen him the other night when he slid over there for the foul ball, and when he slid in, his thigh broke the slide on that thing there. We thought he was hurt then, but he wasn't. So Anyway, we'll be back Saturday. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to do. But yeah, for some reason, I guess, I don't know. I can't get, I'm not saying they won't let me back on there, but every time I ask, I get zero response. And I see people have asked, why didn't you go on there? And I'm like, it's not my call. It's not my show, man. I'm just trying to help out, bring some energy to the show, or to bring a different angle from the show. I guess they don't want no feed. I guess they don't want no pushback on. I mean, it's kind of like, okay, everybody thinks the same way, or, I mean, what's wrong with thinking the opposite way, or just calling it the way it is, man? It's a game. It's a game we love. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Again, thank you all for whoever showed up tonight. Thanks to everybody who got in the chat. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. We'll be back Saturday, whatever time. Just pay attention. If you subscribe right now and you hit the notification bell, I post every day when the show is going on and when the show is going to be or whatever. So look out for a post. So make sure you subscribe and do all that fun stuff. So we're going to get out of here. Bam. Yeah, what a performance by Schindler. Absolutely insane. Wow. Okay. Here we come, Toronto, man. Look the fuck out, Toronto. Toronto, look out. Here we come. Speaking of which, listen, people. Kindness and love are the easiest thing a human being can do to another human being on this planet. So remember, be kind for no reason. Love your fellow man. Look out for your fellow man. Try to do the right thing. And remember, now, more than ever, that mental health is a real issue. So you or somebody you know is having some issues, get them a phone number, get them someone to talk to. Look, the world is crazy enough. People need help and understanding. So remember, be kind for no reason. Love your fellow man. Look out for your fellow man. And remember, when you come up to the third floor, always remember to bowl up, bong up, and then beam on up to the third floor. We'll be up here hanging out, waiting on you. Come hang out with us in time and space and chill. Till next time, keep an eye out for the show. We'll be back before Saturday's game with a breakdown and a look forward to the Toronto Blue Jays in the ALDS. See you there, folks. Remember, stay safe, stay blessed. I love you, people. Please, be cool, be kind.
That's all, folks.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
Cocaine and hookers, my friend.
Oh, the humanity.
He's looking at you, kid.